So I thought that this will be a good way for me to update everyone on how things have been going this side. This will be my first vlog, so expect a lot of awkwardness and fumbling. Yeah. Last week Monday, my flight was at 11 o'clock the evening from Cape Town to Amsterdam. It was about over 10 hours. I flew with KLM. They were really nice. It was the first time I flew with them. It was during the night and it was really difficult to fall asleep. I woke up every hour, so I probably got in a good 3 hours of sleep maybe. Landed in Amsterdam at 10:45, went through customs. The airport is really huge. On KLM's screen thing, they have a tutorial video on how to navigate the airport. It's very minimalistic, so it's not overwhelming. I probably watched that tutorial video more than 3 times. I saw the guy sitting next to me watching me watch this video. I was just really nervous and I wanted to be able to anticipate where I would need to go, because I've never been to the airport and I'm alone. I had a layover of 5 hours in Amsterdam. My flight to Stavanger was at 4 o'clock and I landed in Stavanger 5:30. It's a very small airport. You walk in and you have to fill in a form saying that you haven't been vaccinated and you need to quarantine in a hotel. It was very frustrating to see all the people who have been vaccinated and they just walk off to their place. I was so jealous, but yeah, so I had to go a different route. Passport control, and after that you get tested, an antigen test, and then you sit and you wait for your results. Once you receive negative test, you go to a desk which assigns you to the hotel, and they tell you that there's a taxi service and the taxi will be outside waiting for you and it will take you to wherever you need to be. They will cover the fees. So I walked, and I didn't know where to go. And I was walking and walking and walking, and there's not a soul in sight. And I'm praying, please let me just see someone so I just know I'm on the right path. Eventually there was this one lady sitting at a till, and I asked her, where do I need to go? She helped me. So the taxi station was opposite the airport exit and entrance. I saw another girl there, and so I decided to strike up a conversation, just so it's not awkward while we are both waiting for a taxi. And she said she's working at the University of Stavanger, and yeah, so she's also waiting for a taxi, and we're going to the same hotel, so we're like, okay, cool. And then we realized, but it's been quite a while since there's been a taxi here. So then she is Norwegian, so she read the card and it said you had to call the taxi company. And I told her, but I can't do that. I don't, my SIM doesn't work here. So she graciously suggested that she will offer to call them up on my behalf. So she did that for me. I don't know what I would have done. So the taxi took us to the hotel, Scandic Forest. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I got to the reception and they told me, I did not tell them I'm a student. I didn't know where to tell them. My mistake. So I paid for 4 nights. On the 3rd day you'll get tested again, and then on the 4th night, if you're negative, you can leave. Went up to my room. So I came to my room and I got here about 8 o'clock. And first thing I did was call my mom and everyone and tell them I'm safe, etc. And then I couldn't wait to just go to sleep. Have a nice shower and go to sleep. And then there was a guy who I kind of spoke to before I'd come here, because I asked on the main group chat who's arriving on the 3rd of August, and he said he's arriving on the 2nd, I think. And then we kind of were discussing, okay, cool, keep in contact and we'll look out for each other and help each other, whatever. And it turned out that he was at the same hotel that I am. He managed to find 2 other people who were also going to study at the University of Stavanger, and so we went on a walk the next day. It was fun. We just walked around. We just took a direction and went with it. And the next day the same thing. There was one day where the one guy needed an adapter, and we walked 3 stores trying to find one. He went in, but we couldn't find one, and that was really far. We left at 12, we walked back after 3. It was really far. On my 3rd day of staying at the hotel, I got a call at 9 o'clock at night, and they told me to come down for my COVID test. And I said, but I'm a student, I need to stay for 10 days. Can I have it later? And they said, no. If I do have it later, I will need to pay for it myself. So I went down for the COVID test again. It was a throat and nose one. Never experienced a throat one before. Food. You get 3 meals a day, and it's a lot of food. I mean, they're catering for a lot of people, so it's to be expected. That's a lot of food for me. I can't eat all of it. So I store a lot of it in this fridge. This fridge is really tiny, really small. So it's very difficult. It took me a long time to eventually be like, I need to throw away something that I'm for sure not going to want to eat again or be hungry enough to eat again. So I've managed to throw away a few things. Their meals are pretty flavorless, pretty bland, but I suppose again they have to cater for everyone. Most of the meals come with water, so they'll give you water and cool drink, Fanta Orange, which I have not opened a single one because I'm not a fan, or Coke. So my fridge is pretty full from all these water bottles, and you get a juice box in the morning with your breakfast. So it's a lot. As for the weather, it's pretty much overcast every day I've been here. I don't remember seeing a clear sky. If I can recall, I've only ever seen 14 degrees and maybe as high as 22 degrees. Recently it's been raining a lot. This morning it rained quite a bit. We walked to the beach at one. Well, I think it's more of a lagoon. It's really beautiful, and it was overcast, yet people were swimming as if it's like 30 odd degrees. Very interesting to see. We found a nice, beautiful path as we walked along kind of the coast. And their houses, I love the way their houses look. I can't wait to experience more of it and take more pictures. I absolutely think it's incredibly stunning. So I am on day 7 of quarantine. Yeah, I've been here a week, day 7. So I can leave on Friday. We'll all need to go to the airport hotel to get our keys for the student accommodation. And then from there we can go to our student accommodation. This, unfortunately, we have to pay out of our own pocket. And transport here is everything here is very expensive. But I've been told that I shouldn't compare it to South African prices. But I can't help myself. They don't have Uber here, they don't have Bolt. Because I tried to get a taxi service, my issue was that I can't physically lift up my cases and my bag up and down the stairs of the bus. So I need someone to help. So there are 3 of us that are leaving on Friday. So I've been offered help, thankfully. But then I'll wait at the airport hotel, and my friend who I met the first time I came to Norway in 2014, she's living here now. She has a fiance, so they offered that they will come and meet me and help me wherever I am. So I guess this week I'll just be staying up in my room. I just had a lecture. Stellenbosch is up and running. They started this week. So that's still going strong. And then, yeah, we'll see how things go. There are obviously a lot of admin things we need to do. I don't know how to end this. Sorry if this was incredibly awkward for you to watch. It was very awkward for me to do, but I thought it would be nice to just update everyone on what I've been up to. Yeah, I just wanted to say thank you for all of those who have donated so far. I really, really appreciate it. It has helped me a lot. So yeah, thank you, and thank you for sharing. Just keep on sharing and whatever you can do. I truly appreciate it. I truly appreciate your support, all the messages I received while traveling and arriving and before. It means so much to me to see the support. It has been an incredibly scary adventure, but it helps to have people who are on your side and who are there to support you and help you where needed. So thank you very much for that. Thank you and stay safe.